Okay, before we go on the record, let me remind everyone that you are in a court of law, regardless of us being virtual. I will not tolerate any disrespect to the court if you act in any manner that goes against courtroom etiquette. I am making arrangements for people to be picked up on contempt if they are acting in a manner that is not in accordance with courtroom etiquette. Attorneys, I encourage you to please, if you see that your client is on right now and is not following courtroom etiquette, that you contact them immediately and tell them to get in line. So, okay, we are now on the record for Thursday's criminal docket, June 10th, 2021. You have a quick announcement. Please signify with a reaction button. Audra Palacios Cruz.
Good morning, Judge. Audra Palacios Cruz, standing in for Terry Palacios, number 33 through 35 on your docket.
That is the state of Texas versus Jairo Lopez. Is Mr. Lopez on?
Yes, Your Honor, he should be logged on from home.
Okay, Mr. Lopez, can you please unmute yourself?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. He does have 3 cases. That is CR 20-00672-I, CR 18-05208-I, and CR 20-04843-I. And what are the announcements, counsel?
Your Honor, the announcements on those 3 matters is that I believe a plea has been worked out with the state. We just need to confirm that the agreement with the state and be sent the paperwork over so we can go ahead and sign them up.
Okay, and then the announcement from the state?
Yes, Your Honor, there was agreement with the felony pending that he could continue on the felony probation with the plea to the DWI and the accident. A rec was sent, so we'll go ahead and send the paperwork over as well.
Okay, and Ms. Soto, I believe you had a report.
Yes, Judge, he does have the interlock device with Lifesaver. For the last month, Judge, he did have 1 alcohol reading on May the 20th, 2021. It was a female attempting to turn the vehicle on at a 0.06.
Okay, Mr. Lopez, I'm not going to ask you if you lent your car out to a female. However, a female did blow into your device and she had alcohol in her when she did that. Regardless of it being another person, you are the one that is responsible for that device and you will be the one that is charged with that violation, sir.
Yes, ma'am. That was my wife. It's because it's on my wife's car.
Ms. Cruz, I think you may want to tell him not
Yes.
to. Okay, Mr. Lopez, don't incriminate anyone else. It's okay. So I'm just letting you know this is your one and only warning. You are responsible for any future violations on your device, whether or not it is you that blew into that device. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, other than that, you have no violations. So I'm going to go ahead and give you the time necessary to complete the plea. Okay, so how much time are you requesting, Ms. Palacios Cruz?
Your Honor, however, maybe possibly 2 weeks. I'm not sure how long it would take the state to get over that paperwork to us.
You can have that sent today, Your Honor.
Okay, I do have June 24th.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so that'll be June 24th. And since it'll be for a plea, it'll be at 1:30.
1:30. Thank you, Judge.
Okay, anything else, ma'am?
Your Honor, I am standing in on one other matter. That's number 72 on the court's docket, Jose Manuel Sainz.
Okay, that is CR 1810581-I, the state of Texas versus Jose Manuel Sainz. Is Mr. Sainz?
I'm right here. I'm wearing a gray shirt, with well, my hair's a little loose, like crazy because I was outside doing trabajando en el jardín. But I see the judge. Yeah, I see the judge. She has glasses. Tiene like a bun.
I see you, Mr. Sainz. Okay, I see you. Let your attorney make the announcement, Ms. Palacios Cruz.
Your Honor, we are pending payment of
Yeah.
restitution on
Okay.
this matter.
Hold on, I think he might be on the line with your office. Mr. Sines,
Okay.
can you please
I think
hang up?
I think I'm on mute right now.
Mr. Sines, can you please hang up your phone? I do see you. Okay, go ahead. He muted himself.
Your Honor, we're pending restitution on this matter. We do have that restitution check available in our office. We will be forwarding that over to the state. And after that restitution is paid, we are asking the state to reconsider his pretrial diversion. So we're just asking for about 3 weeks so we can get that restitution over to the state so they can reconsider the pretrial diversion program.
Okay, any additional announcement by the state?
Yes, Judge, if after the defense paid the restitution, if the defense counsel could email Ms. Lozano for reconsideration for PT.
If you can email Ms. Lozano, Ms. Palacios Cruz,
Yes, of
once
course.
you've tendered that payment for reconsideration, and she'll guide you the rest of the way.
Of course, Your Honor.
And now, does Mr. Sines have a device? Mr. Sines, can you unmute yourself? Ms. Soto, do you know if Mr. Sines has a device?
Yes, Judge, he does have his interlock device with Lifesaver, and the report for the past month did not have any violations.
Okay. Okay, the earliest I have with respect to about the time frame you're requesting, Ms. Palacios Cruz, is July the 20th.
That'll work, Your Honor.
Okay, will this be for a second status?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, then we'll do that at 9:30 a.m. If you can please advise your client.
I will, Your Honor. Nothing further if I may be excused.
You certainly may.
Thank you, Judge.
Yes, Attorney Jose Osuna?
Morning, Your Honor. Jose Osuna for the record. Your Honor, we have number 66 on the court's docket, State of Texas versus Jose Ruben Rocha Martinez. That CR 19-00140I. Mr. Jose is present. His moniker is Galaxy S7 Edge. Mr. Jose, can you unmute yourself, please?
Yes, hello.
Yes, Your
My
Honor.
name is Jose Ruben Rocha Martinez.
Okay, and what is your announcement, Counselor?
Your Honor, we had lost contact with Mr. Rocha Martinez. We were able to get back in contact with him. The state just sent us a rec yesterday. We are humbly asking for time. For the court's record, and we defer to the court's wisdom, Mr. Rocha Martinez is also set for this afternoon's arraignment docket. Mr. Moises Flores represents him on that case. I'll be happy to arraign him to conserve resources, Your Honor, or we can come back this afternoon, whatever's easier for the court.
Okay, so then is Mr. Flores gonna be on that case?
He is available, Your Honor, but he did tell me that he was in district court. So he also asked me to let the court know if it was easier for the court for me to arraign him right now.
No, I understand that. I don't have an issue doing that. However, will he be staying on that case and you be staying on this case, or?
Oh, I understand. Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. And in this afternoon's docket, what is Mr. Rocha Martinez's charge?
It is graffiti, Your Honor, a Class B misdemeanor. It's number 27 on the court's docket, and that's CR 21-03633I.
Okay. Mr. Rocha Martinez,
Yes,
okay, please raise your right hand, sir. Do you swear that the testimony that you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
yes,
Okay, sir, you may lower your hand, and CR 21-03633-I in the state of Texas versus Jose Ruben Rocha Martinez. Is that your term correct name, sir?
yes,
You're before the court charged with graffiti, a Class B misdemeanor. A Class B misdemeanor carries a potential penalty of up to 6 months in Hidalgo County Jail and up to a $2,000 fine upon conviction. Do you understand the range of punishment that you can receive for the offense of which you are charged, sir?
yes,
Has any court ever declared you to be mentally incompetent, crazy, or insane, sir?
no,
Mr. Osuna, in speaking with your client, do you find him to be mentally competent and able to assist himself in his own defense?
Mr. Rocha Martinez is competent, Your Honor, and is able to assist.
At this time, the court will enter a plea of not guilty on his behalf? And how much time is Mr. Flores requesting for a first status on that?
We are mutually asking for 30 days, Your Honor.
Okay, so then on this case that you have before me this morning, how much time are you gonna need? About the same time?
Yes, please.
Okay, so then I have July the 20th.
Yes, Your Honor.
Will that be for a second status and a first status on the other one?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. So, Mr. Rocha Martinez, you'll return on July the 20th at 9:30 a.m., sir. Okay, anything else?
Nothing concerning Mr. Rocha Martinez, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Rocha Martinez, is there anything by the state or any additional announcement from the probation department or anyone?
No.
No,
Okay,
Judge.
okay. So you are excused, Mr. Rocha Martinez. You do not need to appear this afternoon.
Okay. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.
Likewise. Okay, what other case do you have, Mr. Osuna?
Your Honor, we have number 69 through 71, State of Texas versus Eileen Gutierrez. Those are CR 18-15552I, CR 18-15551I, and CR 20-06140I.
Okay, and is Ms. Gutierrez present?
Yes, Your Honor. Ms. Gutierrez, can you please announce yourself to the court?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, and what is your announcement, counselor?
Your Honor, we are continuing to pursue drug court or potentially DWI court. Ms. Gutierrez has made steady progress. She's gotten insurance. She has an appointment with DPS this afternoon. She does have a sizable ticket that she needs to resolve. She's made efforts to save money, and we do think that we can resolve that soon. We are humbly asking for a status date, Your Honor, in 30 to 45 days, whatever the court is inclined to give us.
Okay, any announcement from the state?
Yes, Your Honor. On this case, the defendant has been reporting for weekly UA tests. I believe the last 4 have been negative. She did have some BAC violations on the device, Your Honor. She has the interlock device.
Okay, and Ms. Soto, have you begun receiving reports on Ms. Gutierrez?
Yes, Judge, she does have her interlock device with Smart Start, Judge. For the report dated May the 12th to May the 31st, Judge, she did have 6 alcohol readings, Judge. The highest being a 0.12, Judge, on May the 29th at 5:28 in the morning.
Okay, Mr. Osuna, were you aware of this?
Yes, Your Honor, I have studied the reports, and I do not minimize what they show. We would just humbly ask if the court would consider an admonishment as a one-time sanction. I have explained to Ms. Sines how incredibly serious this is and how incredibly serious the court takes it. She says she understands. She has no priors. We just like to continue on path to get her on a specialty court. So we would just humbly ask for mercy, Your Honor, on this instance.
Ms. Gutierrez, do you think that this is a joke?
No, ma'am.
6 alcohol violations. Alcohol violations, not missed tests, not missed readings as far as any other kind of violation. It's alcohol violations. And then you get an alcohol violation of 0.12, exceeding the legal limit on Memorial Day weekend. What does that tell the court? That you don't have any kind of fear. You don't fear the consequences?
I do.
No. It's a rhetorical question because your actions tell me otherwise. This is your last chance. You have any missed tests, you have any alcohol violations, I will have you picked up. Do you think that just because that we're in virtual court that I cannot hold you accountable for your actions or revoke your bond?
No.
You're sadly mistaken if you do not think that I will use every resource available to me to have you face the consequences. Because you trying to get on the road while you have tested positive for alcohol in your system is a danger to everyone. Everyone. Do you understand me?
Yes, ma'am.
How old are you?
I'm 21.
Okay, 21. You're just starting your life. You are just barely legal to drink. And you are showing irresponsibility. Irresponsibility. And perhaps you may serve yourself a good lesson by sitting in Hidalgo County Jail so that you can have plenty of time to think about your actions. I will not tolerate this in the future. Do you understand me?
Yes, ma'am.
You have one final chance. One final
Okay.
chance.
Thank you.
Mr. Osuna, I'll have you come back on this on July the 20th at 9:30, at which time I do expect that she will have 0 alcohol violations.
Absolutely, Your Honor,
And
that's
0
understood.
missed tests.
Yes, Your Honor, that's understood.
Your Honor, if I may. We would still obviously have the defendant continue on the interlock device, but if we could remove her from the weekly UA test as the last 4 have been negative.
Yes, that'll be fine. But she will remain on the alcohol device, but I can remove her from the UA obligation.
Thank you, Judge.
Anything else, Mr. Osuna?
I have nothing further, Your Honor. May I be excused?
You certainly may.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Ms. Soto, do you have Ms. Gutierrez's information as far as a phone number?
I just need a phone number for her, Judge.
I can relay that to Ms. Soto via email if that's helpful, Your Honor.
That is fine. And is Ms. Gutierrez working?
Yes, Your Honor. She is currently a server at, can you clarify that for the court?
It's at Jimmy's Egg
Jimmy's Egg, yes, Your
in
Honor.
Mission.
Okay. If you can please send that information to Ms. Soto, I'd appreciate it.
Certainly. Yes, Your Honor.
Anything else?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Okay.
Thank
you. Mr. Greg Lopez?
Good morning, Judge. I have 2 cases today, or 2 different defendants.
Okay.
And the first one is docket number 39, State of Texas versus Jose Ontiveros.
That is CR 1911930-I, the state of Texas versus Jose Ontiveros. Is Mr. Ontiveros present?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and what is your announcement, Counselor?
Your Honor, we filed our PTD application with the District Attorney's Office May 7th, 2021, and that is still pending. A decision on that.
Okay, any announcement from the state?
Yes, Judge, the application is still under review, Judge.
Okay. The application is still under review, so I'm going to give you a second status for July the 20th at 9:30.
Can he be excused, Your Honor?
You certainly may. And your next case?
Your Honor, the next case is number 18 and 19, State of Texas versus Mr. Juan Daniel Gonzalez.
CR 20-07342-I, CR 20-07343-I, the state of Texas versus Juan Daniel Gonzalez. Is Mr. Gonzalez present?
Yes, he was, Judge. I saw him a little while ago.
Do you want to call him and see if he's going to rejoin us?
Juan Daniel, I guess I will have to do that, Judge. He was logged in.
I'm here.
Oh, there he is.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
I can now. Okay, and what is your announcement, Counselor?
Your Honor, we are still pending a video, or yes, a video from a District Attorney's Office because it seems like we're going to continue on with this case, possibly get a trial, but we're still collecting the evidence, all the evidence on this case.
Okay, any additional announcement from the state?
Yes, Your Honor, we do see that a USB was submitted on June the 2nd. We're still waiting for that to be ready to return to the Defense Counsel. And also, Your Honor, I believe when we were here last time, there were some prior skip tests with the defendant. Does probation have any updated results regarding his device?
Yes, I do. I have his report from Lifesaver for the mobile device, Judge, dated April the 27th to May the 26th. And he did have 8 alcohol readings, Judge.
Mr. Gonzalez, did you hear my admonishments with the previous defendant?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Okay, this is your second warning. Because the last time I admonished you for skipping tests, and now I'm having to admonish you for alcohol violations.
If I may, Your Honor.
No, you may not. I don't think that your attorney would want you to.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Lopez, did you know that about his alcohol violations?
I did not, Judge, since he wasn't set up for a violations hearing itself. I just learned about these violations right now.
Well, in all the status hearings that I've been having, we bring up any violations that
Yes, sir.
that they may have. So I'm gonna have your client be on standby so that I can call the deputies to see if they will send a unit over for him.
All right, Judge.
Because this is his second and he has 8 alcohol violations. Mr. Gonzalez, I'm gonna order you to remain at the location that you are at and you are to stay on so that I can advise you as to whether or not a patrol unit will be picking you up because I am revoking your bond at this time. You didn't take me seriously the last time.
Yes, ma'am, I understand.
No, you didn't take me seriously because you would not have disrespected yourself, disrespected this court, and disrespected the system in having those alcohol violations. So you're ordered to stand by.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Lopez, we can come back on this on July the 20th. At 9:30.
All right, Judge, and I'll stay on. I'll have my client also stay on to see how we're going to proceed today. At the end of the docket or whenever is fine. Thank you, Judge.
Okay. All right, Attorney Calixto Villarreal.
Judge, can you unlock me? Can you hear me, Judge?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Judge, I have number 80 on your docket. Eloy Villarreal, he is logged in, Judge.
Okay.
We are set for a status, Judge. There have been 2 cases that have been filed in your court recently regarding him, and that would be case number CR-0628-21-I. That's a DWI, and CR-2909. I'm sorry, Judge, I'm giving you the wrong house numbers. I apologize. The 2 additional cases, Judge, are CR-21-06376-I. It's a DWI, and 06377, Judge, I, that's an unlawful carry. They were just filed yesterday on the 9th, Judge, in your court. And we're asking that you give us new dates to do the arraignment on the 2 cases and bring this case along with those 2.
Okay. Any additional announcement from the state?
Yes, Judge, those 2 cases were just filed yesterday.
Okay, and Mr. Villarreal, can you please announce yourself, Eloy Villarreal?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What we'll do is we'll put all 3 for July the 20th at 9:30, Mr. Villarreal.
Yes, ma'am.
9 o'clock, Your Honor?
At 9:30, sir, yes.
9:30, yeah. And that will still be through Zoom, Your Honor, or?
Yes. At this time, that will be via Zoom, sir.
Thank you. That's all we have, Your Honor. May we be excused?
You certainly may.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Attorney Jorge Salinas?
Good morning, Your Honor. How are you doing this morning?
Good morning, sir.
Your Honor, I have number 78 on the court's docket, State of Texas versus Julian Tovar.
I'm sorry, what number did you say?
78.
Oh, I have it at 77.
Oh,
Okay, CR 2004-683-I, State of Texas versus Julian Tovar. Is Mr. Tovar present?
I don't believe so, Your Honor. I'm here to urge a motion to withdraw. He had a previous hearing on April 20th where he did not show up and an ISI was granted. We advised the court at that time that we had issued a letter of attempt to contact and notify him of his court date, and we also called his 2 last known numbers that are not working as well. So at this time, we're requesting that our motion to withdraw be granted.
Okay, and did he have notice of your motion to withdraw? Because I have that your order setting hearing was pending.
Your Honor, he had notice of our motion to withdraw because we sent it to him. at his last known address, a copy of our motion to withdraw.
Okay, and were you appointed or retained?
I was appointed, Your Honor.
Okay. I'll grant your motion to withdraw, and Ms. Rivera, who is next on the wheel?
Yes, Judge. For the record, Judge, on this case, the KPS was issued already on May the 12th, and let me get the next person on the wheel. Lucia Regalado, Judge.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Salinas, I'm releasing you from this case, and we'll appoint Lucia Regalado, and we'll just see if she can make any progress.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay, anything else, sir?
I have nothing further before this honorable court may be excused.
You certainly may, sir.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Likewise, Attorney Ricardo Ramirez.
Good morning, Judge. I have number 42 on the court's criminal docket.
Okay,
San Juanita Ortiz.
that is CR 20-07052-I, State of Texas versus San Juanita Reina Ortiz. Is Ms. Ortiz present?
He's here present in my office, Judge.
Okay, and what is your announcement, counselor?
Judge, we had a hearing back on April 27th where the state notified us that she was eligible for pretrial diversion. She has not submitted the pretrial diversion yet. She just graduated yesterday, and she's got some college acceptance letters that we want to include in that. She's ready to get drug tested as well, and has the funds required to be put on or to be considered for the pretrial diversion program. So we're asking the court more time for us to file that and have a status conference hearing at our next hearing to see whether or not she's been accepted.
Okay, and what says the state?
Judge, I made contact with the victim on that one, and she still wants press charge. It's independent.
Okay, and how much time are you wanting, sir?
Judge, based on Mr. Nguyen's representation this morning, I think it's probably best for me to get in contact with him to see how we can proceed, and maybe we can think of an alternate arrangement. If we can get maybe a 30-day status trial, Judge, at that point, I'll confer with the state, and I'll announce to the court what our next meeting is going to be.
Okay, we'll do a second status on July the 20th at 9:30.
Very well, and I'll get in contact with Mr. Nguyen electronically.
Okay,
Thank you. May be excused.
you certainly may.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Okay. Attorney Richard Garza?
Judge,
Yes, sir.
I wasn't sure if did you call Richard Garza?
I certainly did.
I apologize, Your Honor.
Okay.
I am number 62, 63, 64, and 65 on your docket, Judge.
Okay, the state of Texas versus Alan Robles. Is Mr. Robles present?
I did see him on there, Judge. He was sitting on a chair.
Okay, Mr. Robles, can you please unmute yourself and announce yourself?
Mr. Robles. He just put his head back, Judge. I see him.
He's running quiet, Your Honor. His audio may not be connected properly.
Okay, I don't see him on my screen.
He says Alan on there.
Let me see.
I'm trying to call him as we speak. I just saw him on there, Judge. Oh, I see him. Alan, you need to unmute yourself. The judge is calling you.
I don't think he's connected to audio.
You need to reconnect, okay? If you're in a hurry up, the judge is waiting. He was connected, Judge. I don't know if he just disconnected. I apologize.
That's okay. Let me see if he'll re-enter.
Judge, my announcement, I guess while he's trying to connect, he does have these 4 cases pending. I was going to be asking for more time, Judge, in light of the fact that he's got the cases pending. I have been reviewing them. The state did provide discovery, but in light of some of the new case law that just came out, Judge, I'd like some further time, Judge. And there is a couple of videos on some of the cases.
Okay, and so then how much time would you like?
Judge, I am having a medical procedure, so I was wondering if the court could grant me 60 days, Judge,
That is fine.
if possible.
Okay, I have August the 17th.
That would be perfect, Judge. That would be perfect.
Okay,
Judge, if I may.
give me one moment.
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Nguyen, go ahead.
Yes, Judge. We just received the 3rd drug patch result, and he tested positive for cocaine and marijuana. And we requested that the defendant attend Docket Anonymous.
Were you aware, Mr. Garza, of the positive result?
I was not.
Has your client,
He's on there, Judge. He's on there.
he's back?
Yeah, I'm seeing him. He's the white shirt and his name is Alan.
Alan, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, sir, your results from your drug patch, from your 3rd drug patch have come back positive for cocaine. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
That's enough for me to revoke your bond and have you be picked up. However, this is the first time that you're coming forward with me on this, and I'm going to order you to attend Narcotics Anonymous. You have 4 drug violations, offenses, and now you're testing positive for cocaine. So you need to have a serious conversation with your attorney, because I'm sure Mr. Garza knows that this court is not going to tolerate that behavior.
Yes, ma'am.
That is correct, Judge.
So, Mr. Garza, I'm ordering your client to enroll in Narcotics Anonymous.
Yes, Your Honor.
And Mr. Robles, what is your phone number?
It's 956-503-5253.
Ms. Soto, do you need any additional information from Mr. Robles?
No, Judge, I will be calling him after court.
Mr. Robles, you're going to receive a phone call, and I need for you to respond and by answering. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, anything else on this, Mr. Garza?
I have nothing further, Your Honor. I will call him immediately once I get off, and I will have a talk with him about it.
Okay.
Thank you. May we be excused, Your Honor.
Let him know that cutting the amount of the use is still going to be a positive result.
I will definitely let him know, Judge.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Y'all have a good day.
Likewise, Attorney Ricardo Barrera.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, sir.
I'm present here on docket number 78 and 79. Mr. Edwin Valdez is present in my office, and he's coming in the room here momentarily.
Okay, CR 20-11483-I and CR 20-11482-I. State of Texas versus Edwin Valdez.
Your Honor, we have received discovery from the state. We're just in the process of obtaining a DVD video. And then once I complete going over with that with my client, we should have a resolution either to proceed for a trial setting or ask for an alternative disposition.
Okay, any announcement from the state?
Yes, Judge, if defense counsel want a recommendation, if you could email us asking for one, we'll be providing you.
Okay, and how much are you, what?
Apologies, Your Honor. There is a DVD, so if defense counsel can submit a USB, that should be ready as well.
Okay, so then how much time are you asking for, Mr. Barrera?
Your Honor, if I could have at least 45 days.
July 20th? at 9:30.
Thank you, Your Honor. And I'm about to put Mr. Valdez on the screen for you so you can see he's present in my office for you.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, I trust you, Mr. Barrera.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, so July the 20th at 9:30, and get that device over to the state so they can give you your video.
We will, Your Honor.
Okay, anything else?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, Ms. Soto, do you have anything on hand?
No, Judge, I do not.
Okay. Mr. Valdez, Mr. Barrera, was Mr. Valdez ordered to have an alcohol monitoring device
No, Your Honor, he was not.
from the magistrating court? Okay.
No.
Okay, anything else, Mr. Barrera?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, you may be excused.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good nice day.
Likewise. Okay, Attorney Alex Aguirre.
Good morning, Your Honor. How are you today?
Good morning, Alex. How are you?
Oh, running around like crazy. We have number 73 on the court's docket, Jaime Martin Sanchez. I believe he is logged in. He will need an interpreter, Your Honor. This is a gentleman that is hearing impaired, and he's also mute. He does not speak.
Yes, isn't it his mom that has been helping us with this, though?
Yes, she should be with him, Your Honor. I apologize. I'm on my phone, so I'm kind of limited on the viewers
Okay.
as the people logged in.
I saw them on. They're right there under Let the iPad. Okay, and that is CR 20-04835-I, State of Texas versus Martin Jaime Sanchez. And let the record reflect that I do see Mr. Sanchez on the screen. Okay, and what is your announcement, Counsel?
Your Honor, we're going to ask for some more time. We've been having an issue here, not just with this video, but with a couple that we've been unable to download them directly on our desktops. We've tried it on 2 different ones and on a couple of different cases. So I'm not sure. We're trying to get that resolved. I really need to see this video considering my client's condition, and they gave him field sobriety test. So I'd kind of like to see how they manage that communication. But I would ask the court if we can get a little more time. I'm going to take this home and try it on the desktop at my house and see if I can get it to work there.
Okay, any additional announcement from the state?
Yes, Judge, I reached out to the victim in this case, and she'll provide me with additional information regarding restitution wise.
Did this involve an accident?
Yes, it did, Judge.
I believe it was a minor accident. He backed up into a car in a parking lot.
Okay. Okay, well, that'll be one factor, but Mr. Aguirre does need to get that video. Okay, so how much time are you asking?
However much the court's inclined to give me. This case is one of my priority cases, judges. I'm putting it up there as I really want to see it. I'm kind of curious.
Okay, well, I mean, I have a couple of settings in July and I have a setting in August. I mean, it's up to you.
July would be perfect, Your Honor, as long as it's not the week of the 19th.
Yes, that's the only date that I have. Then we can do August 17th.
August 17th, Your Honor. Okay, I will note that.
Okay.
And Your Honor, and I'm assuming those are still going to be Zoom hearings, or the court will let us know.
Right now, it's still Zoom. We don't even have a place to go to right now, technically.
Okay.
So yeah, it's still Zoom for right now.
All right, Your Honor. And you said August 19th?
17th.
17th.
Okay, and you can let, señora, ya, la fecha ya se lo di al abogado de Martín. Es el día 17 de agosto a las 9:30. So ya se puede retirar. Okay? Okay. Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor. And that's all the business I have before this honorable court. May I be excused?
You certainly may.
Thank you. Y'all have a lovely day, please.
Thank you. You too. Attorney Jaime Hernandez.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, sir.
Your Honor, today I'll be standing in for 3 attorneys with the court's permission. They each have 1 case.
Okay.
The first one is number 11 on your docket, That's State of Texas versus Jose Omar Chaves, and I did see that Mr. Chaves was logged in.
Okay, CR 20-8167-I, State of Texas versus Jose Omar Chidas. Mr. Chidas, will you please announce yourself?
Here, Judge.
Okay, and what is your announcement, Counselor?
Your Honor, I'm standing on behalf of Attorney Rogelio Solis. He is requesting more time so that he can file or turn in the PTD application.
Okay. And any additional announcement by the state?
No, Your Honor, the defendant is still PTD eligible. We don't see an application on file.
Okay, is this the first status on this, or have I heard this announcement before?
I believe this is the second status, Your Honor.
Okay. I believe the same announcement was given the last time, Mr. Hernandez. And so I expect that that PTD packet will be submitted. I won't
Absolutely, Your Honor.
the announcement again the next time, okay?
Absolutely, I will notify Mr. Solis.
I know you're just the
Yes.
messenger, but please let him know.
I will,
Mr.
Your Honor.
Titus, I need for you to please go ahead and cooperate with your attorney in order to fill out that paperwork. It is an extensive packet that does need your assistance, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now, Ms. Soto, do you have any information on Mr. Chidas?
Judge, his report for the past month, he did not have any violations.
Who does he have his device with?
He has an interlock device with Lifesaver.
Okay. Mr. Chidas, thank you for respecting the court and the system. Continue with 0 violations, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Then come back on July the 22nd at 9:30. And that'll be a third status. So by then, I do expect that the packet be filed. And then if we're just pending the states, and if it's under review, that's one thing. But I'm not gonna wait for it to be submitted by then, okay?
Understood.
Excuse me, Judge. You said July 20th at 9:30, correct?
No, sir, July 22nd.
22nd. Okay, sorry about that.
It's okay. Okay. And let me commend you for looking very sharp, sir.
Thank you, Judge.
We're not getting that these days, unfortunately. Okay, anything else, Mr. Hernandez?
Yes, Your Honor. I also, not on this case. Nothing further on this case.
Okay, Mr. Chidas, can I have a phone number for you?
It's 956-400-3155.
Okay, you're gonna continue to be monitored on your report. So just the next time that you come will be an additional report that will be pulled on you, okay?
Okay, no problem.
Okay, you may be excused, sir.
Thank you, Judge. Have a good day.
Likewise, sir. Okay, which other case?
I'm also here on number 12, Your Honor, on behalf of Attorney Artemio de la Fuente. That is State of Texas versus John Paul Chavez, CR 19-03227I.
Okay, and Mr. Chavez was MIA the last time. Has he returned?
I believe I did see his name, Your Honor, on the screen.
Okay, Mr. Chavez, will you please announce yourself?
Present, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Chavez, just to let you know that the last time you were not present for your hearing and I did sign a warrant for your arrest. Okay, so you do need to make arrangements. Mr. Hernandez, he needs to make arrangements to request for that NISI to be recalled.
And Your Honor, can I make that request now on behalf of Mr. de la Fuente so we could recall that NISI? The note that I was provided by Mr. de la Fuentes that he was having connection issues, and that's the reason that he couldn't get on.
Okay, just for the future, I want y'all to know that I don't buy those, and there's the connection issues, because there's a phone number that is provided in the email that the person can also call. So just because they can't get on video, if they call in, they can let me know that they're having connection issues and can't come in by video, but they can call. So I'm willing to work with them on that. So that's just a reference for everyone. So when your client comes to tell you that way you know to tell your client that that doesn't fly here, okay?
Understood.
So I'll go ahead and recall that NISI then. Ms. Rivera, do we need any additional information from Mr. Chavez in order to recall that NISI?
No, Judge, just that he remain in contact with his attorney.
Okay. And so what is your request on this, Mr. Hernandez?
Your Honor, Mr. De La Fuente is requesting more time so that he can staff the case. I'm assuming with the prosecutor and possibly somebody else. I don't know. It doesn't really tell me here. It just says case will be restaffed. I mean, case will be staffed.
Okay. Any announcement by the state?
No, Your Honor, the defendant is PTD eligible.
Okay, so you may want to relay that information, Mr. Hernandez.
Absolutely, Judge.
Okay, so Mr. Chavez is PTD eligible, if that is something that he wants to do. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and give the setting of July the 22nd at 9:30. And if he's going to do that, see that packet is submitted before then.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Chavez, we'll see you back here on July the 22nd at 9:30.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Hernandez, anything else?
Yes, Your Honor. I do have one more. That is number 75, and I'll be standing in on behalf of attorney Jose Antonio Solis. That's on State of Texas versus Maricela Serna, CR 21-02311. I didn't see Ms. Serna logged in, Your Honor, and I did reach out to Mr. Solis's office, and I did not receive a response. So I don't know if she knew about the hearing or if she in fact is logged in under some other name.
Okay, Maricela Serna, are you present?
Yes, I am.
Okay, she is present. And what is your announcement, Counselor?
Your Honor, on this case, the request by Mr. Solis is that he be allowed more time so that he can meet with client to review discovery.
Okay, any announcement from the state?
The defendant is also PT eligible. Listening judge.
Mr. Hernandez, if you can please let Mr. Solis know that his client is PTP eligible.
Yes,
in
Your Honor.
case he wants to pursue that. Ms. Serna, please contact your attorney. He has some paperwork for you to review.
What does PD, whatever, what does that mean? I don't know.
I'll have your.
We're going to explain that to you when you set up the appointment.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Okay.
And I'll have you return here on July the 22nd at 9:30.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day.
Thank you, ma'am. You too. Anything
And
else?
that's all I have, Your Honor, before this honorable court. May I be excused, Judge?
Certainly may.
Thank you. You have a nice day.
Likewise. Attorney John Rigney? Attorney John Rigney?
Good morning, Your Honor. John Rigney here. I have number 36 and 37.
Okay. CR 17-14140-I, CR 16-12509-I, State of Texas versus Luis Lopez. And is Mr. Lopez present? Luis Lopez, are you present?
It's
Mr. Rigney, I do not see
yes, Your Honor.
your client on.
And Judge, Mr.
You're breaking, Mr. Rigney, you're breaking.
I texted him, I called him.
Okay, I didn't hear anything you said because you were breaking up.
Correct, Your Honor. I've not been able to reach him last hearing and this hearing. I don't know if he changed his phone number. He's not been in contact with me. I apologize, Judge. I'm in a bad area. I called him. Judge, is that better? Let me see.
Okay, so your client
Judge, can you hear me?
Now I can. So your client has not communicated with you.
No, Your Honor. I've texted him and I've called him and I cannot reach him. I don't know if he changed numbers, but not been able to reach him and he's not communicated with me. I do know he wanted to take these to trial. and that's what we're waiting for, but that doesn't excuse his non-appearance, Your Honor. I understand.
Okay. And was he, do you know if he was aware of today's hearing?
I sent him a text message that he had a hearing, and he did not respond on it.
Okay, I'll
I don't know if he changed number.
I'll recall him at the end of the docket, and if he's not on, which I doubt he will be, we'll have to take a nice eye on him.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, sir, any other case?
I also have, Judge, I didn't find it on the docket, but I have Maria de Jesus Torres, CR 20-09668I. I showed on my calendar, I just didn't see it on the docket, Your Honor.
Okay, Ms. Rivera's looking that up for you.
Maria de Jesus
Okay.
Torres, Judge?
If it's, yes.
Number, I'm sorry, Your Honor. It's number 76, but we do have Attorney Dora Alicia Garza listed.
Okay, so that's
Maybe that's why.
CR 20-09668-I, State of Texas versus Maria de Jesus Torres. Is Ms. Torres present?
Yes, ma'am.
Good morning, Your Honor. Dora Garza for Maria Torres, and she is present, Judge.
Okay,
If
Mr.
she-
Rigby's also making an announcement, so. Mr. Rigby, your client.
If Ms. Garza is the attorney now, record judge, I believe that's fine with me, Your Honor.
Okay, then let me go ahead and, do you have any other case other than this one that you thought you had?
No, Your Honor, that's all. May I be excused?
You certainly may.
Have a good day.
Likewise. Okay, Ms. Garza, go ahead.
Yes, Judge, on this, I am pending video. I am asking for additional time.
Okay, any additional announcement from the state?
Yes, Judge, we'll send, request for, send the video to defense counsel.
Well, if defense counsel could submit a USB, I don't see that one has been submitted yet.
It will be, Judge. Yes.
Okay. And how much time do you need, ma'am?
Judge, if I can have 30 to 45 days, that should be enough.
Okay, I have July 22nd
Yes, Judge.
at 9:30. Okay, anything else?
Not on this case, Judge.
Okay, Ms. Torres, you are excused. We'll see you on July 22nd at 9:30.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Likewise. Okay, and what other case do you have, Ms. Garza?
Judge, I also have Jeremiah Oyervides. However, I did not see him on the docket, Judge. This is a defendant that
I'm present.
that Your Honor.
Hold on, let your attorney finish talking. Okay, go ahead.
Yes, Judge, you granted a NISI back on May 13th. Mr. Oyervides was not present. We were able to make contact with him. He has 3 cases in your court, CR 20-02996I, CR 20-134I, and CR 21-03810I.
And what was the defendant's name again?
Jeremiah Oyervides. Your Honor, those NISIs were granted on May the 13th.
Yeah. And was he set for today, or are you just bringing him in so that I can recall the NISI?
Yes, Judge, we had actually gotten today's date, but I don't know, since the NISI was still pending, maybe he's not on the docket. I'm asking if Your Honor can set aside those NISIs so that I can continue working on his cases, Judge.
Okay, your request will be granted and I'll set aside those NISIs. Sir, anytime that you have a court hearing, you need to be present and you need to continue to stay in contact with your attorney, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, any additional announcement from the state? I don't know if you had information on him right now.
No, Your Honor, we didn't see him on the docket, but I've made note that the NICE has been recalled on these cases.
Okay, Ms. Garza, how much time do you need?
If I can have that same date, Judge, the July 22nd.
Okay, it'll be July 22nd at 9:30 on each of those cases.
Okay, Judge.
Anything else?
No, Judge, that's all I have this morning. May I be excused?
You certainly may.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, Ali,
Yes, you are excused also, sir.
all right, thank you. Have a good day.
Attorney Fabian Guerrero?
Judge, good morning. I'm here on number 43 and 44 on the court's docket. The defendant's name is Luis Gerardo Mendez Perez. Those are CR 21437 and CR 08304I, both of them pending before this honorable court. I'm waiting on some discovery on the possession charge. And so I just need some time to get that discovery from the state of Texas.
Okay, and did you resolve the immigration issues?
Yes, Judge. I mean, on a case like this, the best scenario for any defendant is to have cases dismissed. Of course, I need to look at the discovery because that's going to have a big impact on what we can work out. So if they could kindly send me the discovery, I'd appreciate it.
Okay, any additional announcement by the state?
Judge, if defense counsel could file a 39.14 formal request for discovery.
Mr. Guerrero, have you filed your motion? The state says that they have not received it.
The previous lawyer filed motions, several motions, discovery motions that, I mean, are to the benefit of my client. So I would hope that it wasn't because the motions weren't filed by me. If they need my email address, I mean, I'd be happy to provide it, and I can go ahead and look at the discovery and take it from there.
Mr. Nguyen, do you show any motion filed on behalf of the defendant?
Let me take a look, Judge.
There's some suppression motions too.
Your Honor, if I may,
Yes.
they were filed January 20th of this year.
And who were they filed by?
Attorney Dalinda Garcia.
Okay. So those motions were already filed.
We'll have that sent over, Your Honor.
Okay. Okay, so then how much time are you needing, Mr. Guerrero?
Oh, well, I don't know how, if the state sends them soon, I mean, I guess just the date you've been giving, the July date would work fine. I think it would give us plenty of time to get the written discovery and see if there's any electronic discovery, maybe some video cams on this thing.
Do you show any video?
Not for the POM. Let me view. There is for the accident.
Okay, so submit your device so that they can give you the video on the CR 20-08304-I.
Thank you, Judge. I appreciate it. I think July 22nd is the date the court's been given.
Yes, it's been yes, there's a couple, but July 22nd is one of them. At 9:30. At which time I expect that you'll have the discovery submitted to you. You've reviewed it and you have your video and you can let me know what you want to do at that time.
Thank you, Judge. I appreciate it. May we be excused?
You certainly may.
Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Lamia, it's very good to see you, sir.
Judge,
How are you feeling?
well, I'm still recuperating.
I was very happy to see you on the screen today.
Well, thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Judge.
Okay, so how can we help you? What case do you have?
Eric Ortiz, number 41.
CR 20, oh sorry, CR 20-09602-I, State of Texas versus Eric Martinez Ortiz. Is Mr. Ortiz present?
He's already logged on, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Ortiz, can you please announce yourself? Mr. Ortiz?
40 as well, Judge.
Okay, do you see him somewhere?
He's under 1+8 5G, Your Honor. He's wearing a blue shirt. He's on my second screen. We have 3.
Oh, there it is. Okay, you need to unmute yourself. Can you unmute yourself? Speak up, maybe have your volume up. Okay. I see him, but his audio is either not connected or he's having issues with it. But go ahead, and what is your announcement, Counselor?
Judge, I need at least 90 days. Right now I'm recuperating and I'm going to rehab. I need a little time, so maybe September, October, for a setting, Your Honor.
Okay. October 7th at 9:30.
I sure appreciate it, Judge. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir.
May I be excused, Your Honor?
You certainly may.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, Attorney Paloma Barreiro.
Good morning, Judge. Paloma Barreiro with a number 57 through 61, State of Texas versus Sammy Ramirez. And I apologize for my voice, Judge. I've had an allergy, dry cough, so.
It's okay. Honestly, Ms. Barreiro, these days I'm more concerned about how people are dressed than their voice. Okay, we've had some shocking incidents here in the last couple of weeks. So you said number 57 through
61, 57 through 61.
Okay, that is the State of Texas versus Sammy Ramirez. Is Mr. Ramirez on?
I believe so, Judge. I saw him on earlier with a black T-shirt.
Yes, I do see him. Mr. Ramirez, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm online.
I can hear you. Okay, go ahead, Ms. Barreiro. What is your announcement?
Judge, I believe this is the second status hearing, and I apologize because I haven't been able to submit my request for discovery, but I will be doing that today. I'll make sure of that, Judge. And then I'm just asking for more time so that I can have him come in to my office in person and review the discovery and work something out. So I'm asking for another status hearing, and I assure you that I will submit the discovery request today.
Okay, any announcement by the state?
No, no announcement, Judge. Just defense counsel could provide a 13.14 request for discovery.
Okay, and are there any videos on any of these? I'm assuming probably on the DWI.
Your Honor, we don't have anything uploaded to show if there's a DVD. Oh, yes, there is a DVD with the case.
Okay, so Ms. Barreiro, that way you can submit your USB.
I will do that. Thank you, Judge.
Okay, and how much time do you need, ma'am?
30 days, Judge, please.
July 22nd?
July 22nd works for me. Thank you.
Okay, July 22nd at 9:30, Mr. Ramirez.
Sounds good, man. Appreciate that.
Okay, all right, we'll see you then, Ms. Barreiro. I hope you feel better.
Thank you, Judge. May I be excused?
You certainly may. Thank you. Attorney Abiel Lina.
Morning, Your Honor. Abiel Linan standing in for Rene A. Flores.
Okay, good morning, sir. Which numbers are you?
We have number 21 through 23 on the docket.
Okay, that is the State of Texas versus Dylan Edward Guerra. Is Mr. Guerra present?
Your Honor, I did speak to him in the morning. He is aware about the court hearing. I can't
I
see
am
him.
present.
There he is.
Okay, Mr. Guerra is present. And what is your announcement, Counselor?
On number 23, that's a status hearing. We're just going to ask for a reset date, Your Honor. And then on 21 and 22, we're set for arraignment.
Okay, so for his driving while intoxicated with a blood alcohol level of 0.15, Mr. Guerra, do you have an alcohol monitoring device?
Yes, I do.
Okay, is that portable or interlock?
It's inside my vehicle, so interlock,
And who do you have that with?
lifesaver.
Okay, and also, Ms. Soto, have you begun receiving reports on Mr. Guerra?
Yes, Judge, that is correct. He does have his interlock device with Lifesaver, and the report for the past month did not have any violations.
Okay. Mr. Linan, I can give you, since he does have the device, you can submit proof of that device and just do waivers of arraignment on those other two.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. And so, Mr. Guerra, I do need for you to sign those documents that your attorney will have
Okay.
on your other two cases. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And I appreciate you respecting the court and the process with your 0 violations. Please continue that, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Anything else on these cases by the state or defense counsel?
No, Your Honor, nothing from the state.
Just a reset date, Your Honor.
Okay. Have you received discovery on these cases, sir?
No, Your Honor, we just filed a notice yesterday.
Okay. And what about your USB? I'm sure there's video on these.
That's correct.
Okay, make sure you get that in. Okay, how much time do you need, sir?
Can we do a 45 days, Your Honor?
July 22nd at 9:30.
Perfect.
Okay, please have your waiver of arraignment submitted as soon as possible.
Yes, Your Honor. That's all I have before this honorable court. May I be excused?
You certainly may, and Mr. Guerra, you may also be excused.
Thank you. Have a nice day, Judge.
Likewise. Attorney Francisco Gonzalez?
Morning, Judge.
Good morning, sir.
I have, I think it's I didn't write down, it's number 13 on your docket, I believe. Number CR 2003115. I think, whatever, I think you're court I, right, Your Honor?
I certainly am, sir. That's the state of Texas versus Jordi Lee de la Rosa.
He's present in court, Your Honor. Mr. De La Rosa, wave your hand.
Okay, I do have him there. Okay. And what is your announcement, counsel?
Your Honor, he has a felony pending. And he also has I think he has a revocation out of the 139th. Can we ask for some more time so he can take care of those two felonies, Your Honor?
Okay, September 2nd at 9:30.
Thank you, Judge. You got that, Mr. De La Rosa?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you.
Can I be excused, Judge?
Certainly may.
Have a good day.
May I be excused?
You certainly may, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Have a nice day.
Likewise. Okay, Attorney Victoria Flores.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, ma'am.
I have number 83 and 84 on your docket.
Okay.
Mr. Zuniga. He is on, Judge, as Eddie Zuniga.
Okay, that is the state of Texas versus Idelfonso Eduardo Zuniga. Mr. Zuniga, can you unmute yourself?
Yes, ma'am. Here present.
And what is your announcement, counselor?
Your Honor, we just submitted his PTG application. I believe it was yesterday, so we just need additional time.
Okay, any additional announcement by the state?
Judge, I don't see the PD application yet, but let me check. We'll check on that, Judge.
Okay, well, it could be that it hasn't been processed yet if it was submitted yesterday. Okay, how much time are you requesting, Ms. Flores?
30 days is fine, Judge.
Okay, I have July 22nd at 9:30.
Okay, Your Honor. And then I also have number 24 on your docket.
Okay, Mr. Zuniga, we'll see you back on July 22nd at 9:30. Just stay in close contact with your attorney, okay?
Okay, thank you, ma'am. May I be excused?
You certainly may, sir.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Likewise, CR 1906175-I, State of Texas versus Joel Guerrero III. Mr. Guerrero, are you present?
Good morning, Your Honor. Yes, I am.
Okay, and what is your announcement, counselor?
Your Honor, with Mr. Guerrero, we are going to apply for PTD. Additionally, I do not believe that we've received any other recommendation from the state. And if we have, it was back when the case was in court 8 and was a while ago. So in the meantime, while we're applying for PTD, Judge, we would just ask that we get a recommendation from the state just so that we can be prepared in the event that if he does not get accepted into the program. And just additional time, Judge, 30 days should be fine.
Okay, any announcement from the state?
Yes, Your Honor, that's fine. We'll be sending an alternative recommendation in case it's not accepted.
Okay, and then we can stay with the same date, Ms. Flores, since you'll be here on that other case.
Yes, Your Honor, thank you.
So July 22nd at 9:30, Mr. Guerrero, okay?
Sounds good. Thank you, Your Honor.
Yes, sir. Stay in contact with your attorney.
Definitely. Have a great day.
Likewise. Anything else, Ms. Flores?
That's all I have, Your Honor. May I be excused?
You certainly may. Thank you. Okay, Attorney Dennis Ramirez. Mr. Ramirez,
Good morning, Judge.
good morning, sir.
This is number 8 and 9 on your docket.
Okay, State of Texas versus Francisco Bautista Cerda Jr.
Yes,
Mr.
Judge.
Mr. Cerda, are you present?
Yes, I am.
Okay, there he is. Okay, and what is your announcement, Counselor?
Your Honor, earlier this week, the state did relay to me. I have not discussed that. So have not received the discovery on this. So I'd like to get it in some additional time to review discovery and then go over the offer with my client.
Okay, so you broke up. Did you say that they relayed an offer to you?
Yes, Judge, on the 9th, Tuesday, I got an offer from the state. However, I do not have discovery on this case yet. So I just need a discovery in order to do it and make a recommendation and discuss it with my.
Okay, and is that offer for both cases?
Yes, Judge.
And the discovery you're lacking is in both cases?
Yes, Judge.
Okay.
The record on the DWI and the subsequent case would be dismissed pursuant to the plea.
Okay, I'm sorry, Ms. Guareno, were you going to say something?
Yes, Your Honor, I do show that discovery was emailed on June the 1st.
Mr. Ramirez, you may want to check your spam folder.
Yes, Judge. It was in my spam folder. Okay.
Okay. So then I'll give you an opportunity to confer with your client with respect to the discovery that was sent to you. And was there any video on this, Ms. Guareno?
Yes, Your Honor, there is a DVD available.
Okay, Mr. Ramirez, if you want to submit your USB so that they can get that to you as well. Okay, Mr. Bautista Cerda, do you have a mobile or interlock device?
Blow device, yeah, breathalyzer.
Okay, so then it's a mobile device?
No, it's not mobile because I don't have a vehicle. It's I carry it with me.
No, I understand. The ones that you carry that are portable, we
Yeah,
call
portable.
mobile. Okay,
Oh, okay, yes.
that's fine. And Ms. Soto, do you have any reports on Mr. Bautista Cerda yet?
Yes, Judge, I just received them. He does have the mobile device with safety check, Judge. And for the report dated April the 1st to June the 10th, Judge, he had 11 late tests, 25 missed tests, and he had alcohol readings on May the 28th and May the 15th.
Okay, sir, you cannot have any late tests, you cannot have any missed tests, and you cannot have any alcohol violations. Do you understand me?
Yes, I do understand it.
Don't try to explain it. Your attorney knows very well the position of this court, and he will have that conversation with you, okay? This is your first and your
Okay,
final
no problem.
warning. After today, if you have any violations, I will consider revoking your bond and incarcerating you. Do you understand that? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Ramirez, how much time do you need, sir?
Your Honor, a date in July should be more than enough time.
July the 22nd
Yes.
at 9:30.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. We'll see you both then.
Thank you for the court's time. May I be excused?
You certainly may.
Take care, Judge.
Thank you. Have a good day. May I be excused?
You certainly may.
Thank
Okay,
you.
Attorney Melissa Montes?
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, ma'am.
I have number 6 on the criminal docket, Lorenzo Antonio Aranda, and he does need the services of an interpreter, Judge.
Okay, and is Mr. Aranda present?
He is, Judge.
Yes, ma'am. Good morning.
Okay, good morning. And what is your announcement, Counselor?
Your Honor, we have received a plea recommendation. My client is working out of the area and we need a little bit more time. In the meantime, Your Honor, we have requested that the Guardian interlock device be removed. He has already had it for about 1 year and 2 months. And he is asking for that to be removed.
Okay, and what is the response from the state?
Your Honor, the state would be in objection. This is the DWI second, and that is mandated that he have the device in place.
Okay, and Ms. Soto, do you have any reports on Mr. Aranda?
Judge, yes, he does have the interlock device with Lifesaver and he has not had any violations.
Okay, it's a DWI second, so it's mandated by statute. How, under what grounds would I be able to remove that, Ms. Montes?
Judge, we're just asking for the court's consideration because he has not had any violations. He's already had it for an extended period of time. And we're, he's had it for a while, Judge.
Okay. I have a notation of an alcohol violation. Is that?
Judge, what I reported right now, I'm sorry, was for the last 6 months. There was no violations. I believe that one was back in August of 2020. There was a reading, Judge.
Okay. Okay. The way that I read the statute and the way that I understand it is that it's mandatory when it's a second DWI and it's a shall. So Mr. Aranda, unfortunately at this time, I'm going to deny your request and require you to stay on the device. Ms. Castañeda, I know you were, okay, can you please translate that to Mr. Aranda?
Mr. Aranda, a este tiempo no le puedo quitar el dispositivo.
Okay, and how much time are you requiring or requesting, Ms. Montes?
Honor, if we could have maybe 30 days, Judge, so that way whenever he comes down to visit from working, I can get all the paperwork executed.
Okay, I have July 22nd.
That'll work, Judge.
Okay.
At 9:30 a.m., correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Okay, anything else, Counselor?
Nothing further, Your Honor. May we be
Your
excused?
number 30.
You certainly may.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Okay, Attorney Jesse Contreras.
Your Honor, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Number 55 on your docket, Your Honor.
Okay, give me one moment. Okay, CR 20-08566-I, State of Texas versus Luis Martin Ramirez.
Your Honor, we received the discovery May 25th, about a week and a half ago. I'm just asking for some more time just to review it and with the client, and then it's either going to be a plea or trial. But I'm assuming, and looking at the facts or the alleged facts, that we're leaning towards a plea, Your Honor.
Okay. Any additional announcement by the state?
No, Judge, not that one, Judge.
Can we do 30 days, Your Honor, if possible?
July 22nd at 9:30. Mr. Ramirez, can you hear me? Luis Martin Ramirez? I don't see him on. I thought I had heard somebody say.
He was on, Your Honor. Let me see if I can get him back on, so he can report to the court. Is that okay, Your Honor?
Yes, I will go ahead and do that. It's July
Okay.
22nd at 9:30. If he doesn't
Yes,
appear by
ma'am.
the end of the docket, I will issue an ISAN.
Yes, I'll let him, call him and let him know he needs to log back in. Thank you so much. May I be excused, Your Honor?
Yes. Okay. And then Attorney Armando Escamilla?
Good morning, Your Honor. We're here on number 10 on the docket. Mr. Cervantes is present.
Okay.
We submitted a PTD application yesterday to be reviewed, Your Honor.
Okay, sir.
And so they haven't had time to review it. Obviously, we asked the court for a second status hearing.
Okay, and is Mr. Cervantes present?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, Eliazar Cervantes Jr., can you please announce yourself?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and how much time are you requesting, sir?
Your Honor, the next setting in July the court is giving is fine, I believe.
Okay, and any additional announcement by the state?
No, Your Honor, I have been in contact with defense counsel.
Okay, July 22nd at 9:30. Please return at that time.
Thank you, Your Honor. May we be excused?
You certainly may.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. What is it? Mr. Patrick Kennedy?
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, sir.
Judge, I have two defendants before you this morning. The first one I have is number 56, Mr. Paul Ramirez.
Okay, give me one moment. That is CR 20-05297-I, State of Texas versus Paul Ramirez. Mr. Ramirez, are you present?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm sorry, announce yourself again?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, there you are, sir. I see you. Okay, and what is your announcement, counselor?
I'm making an oral motion for continuance this morning. His PTD application is still under review, Your Honor.
Okay. And who do you have your device with, Mr. Ramirez?
LifeLock, Your Honor.
Okay, Ms. Soto, have you been receiving the reports yet?
Judge, he does have his interlock device with Lifesaver, and the report for the last month did not have any violations.
Okay. And how much time are you requesting, Mr. Kennedy?
If I could have maybe end of July or early August, Your Honor. If
Okay,
the
I
court
have
could accommodate.
July 22nd or August 17th.
Probably August 17th, Judge.
Okay, August 17th at 9:30. And Mr. Ramirez, thank you for respecting the court and the process and having 0 violations.
Your Honor.
Okay. Anything else on this, Mr. Kennedy?
Not on this case, but I do have another defendant in 28 and 29.
I apologize, Your Honor, before we move on. Mr. Kennedy, I don't see an application on file. Do you know when it was submitted?
It was submitted at the last court sitting, but there was an issue with the insurance, and we've taken care of it since then.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. Anything, nothing else on this, Mr. Ramirez? You are excused. Thank you for your patience.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. And what other case do you have?
28 and 29, Your Honor.
Okay, State of Texas versus Selena Hinojosa. Is Miss Hinojosa present?
I haven't seen her unless she's on one of the.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay.
Where?
I'm here, sorry.
Okay, put your camera on. Okay, and what is your announcement, counselor?
Judge, this is a show cause hearing that was originally set for June the 1st. It was subsequently reset to sometime in September, and then it was moved back to today. So I believe it's a show cause hearing this morning, or maybe some violations on the device.
Okay. Actually, we couldn't set it for a show cause at this moment because of the issues that I was having as to where I would have her presented. However, so we did a status. I'm gonna let the probation department put her violations on the record because Missy Hinojosa, get in the camera. You do not, no, get in the camera. I need to see your face. You have shown consistently since the first time that you've appeared in front of me that you do not respect this court at all. You have continued to violate and have violations on the conditions of your bond. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am, I do apologize. I've sent
No,
several
don't apologize.
screenshots and
Stop. Don't apologize. Every time you've come before me, you've had an excuse. You've apologized. You've used medical conditions as your excuse. You've used the fact that you're taking medications as your excuse, but you've never altered your actions. You continue to have the violations. You continue to disrespect me. You continue to disrespect your attorney because you place him in a very difficult position to advocate for you. And I've had it. So I'm going to have your violations read on the record, and I'm going to order you to stay where you are so that I can make arrangements for a patrol unit to pick you up, and I'm revoking your bond. Do you understand me? You will be going in today. I'm tired of it. You think that this is a joke? You think I'm a joke? You think that
I do not.
Yes, you do. You think that the court process is a joke? It's not a joke. Today you will find out it is not a joke.
I have had the valid reasons, Your Honor. It's not excuses.
No.
I know that's what it may come across as, but
Mr. Kennedy,
honestly, that's not the case at all.
I recommend that you tell your client to stop talking. Okay.
Selena,
Ms. Soto, can you please let the court know what her recent violations are? Because I have all the other ones.
Yes, Judge, she does have a mobile device with a safety check, Judge. Her report dated May the 20th, 2021 to June the 9th of 2021. She had 38 late tests and 13 missed tests.
could you repeat what the date for those again?
May 20th of 2021 to June the 9th of 2021.
And those are late or they,
There are 38 late tests and 13 missed tests.
Judge Miss Hinojosa has sent me 80 screenshots last night that she said she was having trouble with the device. I'd like to check it. They're not dated, but I can check the metadata on the screenshots and compare it with whatever data the probation officer can provide to me regarding the missed tests and the late tests. Perhaps I can offer some kind of explanation to the court. I'm not prepared at this moment, but I'd like the opportunity to check that out. I've also forwarded them. My secretary should have forwarded them to Ms. Cadena this morning.
Yes, Ms. Guadena is in receipt of those screenshots. And those screenshots do not have any dates, or that's how they're represented to me. And
I can resend them with the dates.
the last time that she was here, she said that she was having issues with the device, and I told her to go and get that device checked out. So I'm going to deny that request. You can look at those things while she's sitting in jail, and we can have a new day, and you'll have all the time that you need in order to look over those images. But I seriously doubt you're going to see anything there that will be able to validate a successful argument. But you can have the time. I'm just not going to continue the cases until then. So I'm ordering your client to stay on, because I will need to know where she is located so that a patrol unit can go and pick her up. So, Mr. Kennedy, you can either stay on, but or not, but your client does need to stay on.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so this court has reached its limits with her. My patience has been exhausted. I have been more than courteous in extending the opportunity for her to straighten herself out, and she hasn't done it. So to me, that's a mockery of the system, and it's a mockery of me. So I'm not going to take it anymore. Okay?
I do
So-
not mean to be disrespectful, Judge. I'm saving up money to try and purchase another device right now.
Okay. If you unmute yourself, Ms. Hinojosa, I'm gonna find you in contempt again. Do not unmute yourself. So, Mr. Kennedy, I'm gonna order her to stay on, okay?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, any other case that you have?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. Okay, the person that is under Trin, T-R-I-N.
Your Honor, that's my client.
Okay, well, I'm gonna tell you that I've about had it with her too being in bed. She needs to get out of that bed and sitting somewhere where she's sitting upright. Does she understand English?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, I'm gonna give you an opportunity to call her, Ms. Mendoza, and then I'll call you up next. Mr. Jackson, what case do you have, sir?
Judge, we have number 32 on today's docket. Miss,
CR 20-08473-I, State of Texas versus Alejandra Lopez.
yes,
And Ms. Lopez present.
she's present right here with me, Your Honor. And we have some good news to report to the court. She is eligible for a pretrial diversion. Mr. Covarrubia, my assistant, has submitted the application as of this morning, and we're just requesting a little bit of time from the court so it can be processed.
Okay, any additional announcement by the state?
No, Your Honor, I don't see it on file, but since it's just been submitted, I doubt that it's been processed yet.
Okay, so then, Mr. Jackson, how much time are you requesting, sir?
45 days should be enough to get it processed, Your Honor.
Okay, I have July 22nd or August 17th.
August 17th will be fine with us.
Okay, on August 17th at 9:30.
Your Honor, it's a pleasure being before this honorable court. As always, you stay safe, Judge. Good seeing you.
Thank you, likewise.
Bye-bye, Judge.
Thank you. Okay, Ms. Mendoza, what number do you have?
Good morning, Judge. I'm sorry, I have numbers 46 through 54, Judge.
Okay, wrong, Ms. Mendoza. I know yours are a little lengthy, so I'm gonna have you wait one moment.
Yes, Judge.
I
I
meant
anticipated that
Vanessa,
already.
I meant Vanessa Mendoza.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Okay, Attorney Vanessa Mendoza.
Good morning, Your Honor. Vanessa Mendoza for Mr. Mario Aquino. He is number 4 and 5 on your docket.
Yes, CR 21-03900-I and CR 20-06781-I, State of Texas versus Mario Andres Aquino. And I did see Mr. Aquino present on Zoom. And what is your announcement, Counselor?
Your Honor, we're asking for one final reset on this case. We have submitted PTD applications for both of Mr. Aquino's cases, and they were, the application was denied. However, we are staffing this with Mr. Juan Viescas, and so we're just asking for a final reset, Your Honor.
Okay, and Ms. Soto, who does Mr. Aquino have his device?
He has his mobile device with Safe to Check, Judge.
Okay.
And he had one late test and one missed test, Judge, for the past month.
Mr. Aquino, you've been on long enough on the Zoom to hear my position with respect to violations. This will be your one and final warning. Do you understand me?
Yes, Judge.
Okay. Now, I do have Ms. Mendoza, do you know if the waiver of arraignment with the proof of the device was ever submitted on CR 21?
Yes, Your Honor. We did submit that one on May 5th. I double checked just before, just to confirm.
Okay. Okay, and how much time are you requesting, Ms. Mendoza?
45 days if possible, Your Honor.
Okay, July 22nd or August 17th?
August 17th, Your Honor.
Okay, August 17th at 9:30 for both cases.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, anything else?
Not for Mr. Aquino, Your Honor.
Okay, anything additional from the state?
No, Your Honor, Mr. Viescas does let us know that defense counsel was staffing this case, so we were not objection to any reset.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Aquino, we'll see you on August the 17th at 9:30. Stay in close contact with your attorney.
Thank you, ma'am. You have a good day.
Likewise, you too. And what other case do you have?
Number 31 on your docket, Your Honor. Fernanda Guadalupe Jaimez.
Okay, CR 20-70995-I. Is Ms. Jaimez on?
Yes, Your Honor, she is present.
Okay, and what is your announcement, Counselor?
Your Honor, the same announcement, this client was applying for PTD and the application was denied. We did staff it with Mr. Daniel Gonzalez, but we're staffing it now with Mr. Viescas.
Okay, so it's being, it's in the process of being reconsidered.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and who does Ms. Jaimez have her device with, Ms. Soto?
Sorry, Judge, she has her interlock device with Lifesaver, Judge, and the report dated for the past month did not have any violations.
Okay, Ms. Mendoza, how much time are you requesting?
45 days as well, Your Honor.
Okay, you want to come back on the 17th, August 17th on that one as well?
Yes, Your Honor, that would be perfect.
August 17th at 9:30. So Ms. Jaimez, in the future, just so you know, I don't tolerate anyone being in bed or anything like that. You sit upright just like you would in any other court proceeding. I will also, though, commend you for having 0 violations because as you've heard, many people have violations and I don't take very kindly to that. So at least it tells me that you respect the court somewhat in following the laws and the rules. Do you understand that?
Sorry about that.
Okay. So then we'll see you back here on August the 17th at 9:30. Okay. Anything else, Ms. Vanessa Mendoza?
Nothing further, Your Honor. May I please be excused?
You certainly may.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, Attorney Ted Lopez.
Good morning, Judge. I believe
Good
it's number 20, Your Honor.
Okay, CR 1803732-I, State of Texas versus Edson Gonzalez. Is Mr. Gonzalez on?
He is not, Judge. When I received this email, Judge, I did not reach out to Mr. Gonzalez. I actually did speak to him this morning, Your Honor. He did not have a Zoom account set up because he hadn't had court, Judge. He also was having an issue with the email because I told him to create it. The other issue was that he was at a job site. He's in construction and pouring a concrete slab, Your Honor. So I'm just asking that maybe we can be set for the next court setting, Your Honor, and he'll have everything ready. I did give him the instructions to create that, Judge.
June 24th at 9:30.
June 24th?
Yes.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, anything else?
Nothing further, Judge.
Okay, make sure you have him on because I do have that he has alcohol violations.
I did speak to him, Judge, and I wanted to clarify on that issue as well, Your Honor.
Okay, well, Ms. Soto, do you want to let Mr. Lopez know the history on him?
Judge, he does have an interlock device with Lifesaver, and he did have 8 alcohol readings, which were May 22nd of 2021. Again on May 22nd, 2021, May 23rd, May the 24th, May the 25th, May the 26th, Judge. Your alcohol readings.
Okay, I guess he had a busy partying week or something. So just have a talk with him, Mr. Lopez, because when he comes in, I'm gonna address that with him.
Yes, Your Honor. I've been listening to that, Judge. I'll make sure that something like that. I'll let him know.
Okay. Anything else, sir?
Nothing further, Judge.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. May I excuse?
Yes. Attorney Savannah Gonzalez?
I'm here, Judge.
Okay. And what case are you here on?
Judge, I've got a couple. Let me see. Number 74, Sandra Sanchez.
Okay, I did see Ms. Sanchez come in. That's CR 21-02101-I, State of Texas versus Sandra Sanchez. Ms. Sanchez, will you please announce yourself? I do see her on. However, I do not know that she was able to. There she is. Okay, Ms. Sanchez, can you hear me?
Yes, can you hear me?
Okay. Yes, I can. Okay, Ms. Gonzalez, what is your announcement?
Judge, on this one, we have already submitted our 3914 request. We've not received the discovery back yet, and I'm pending a recommendation from the state. If we can just get a short reset to get that over.
Okay, any additional announcement from the state?
Judge, we saw the discovery was sent out on May 19th for this one. And if the defense counsel wants a recommendation, if she could email us requesting one.
Okay, look, I'll double check my junk mail and see if we might have overlooked that, but just time to get that rec, Judge, and then convey it over to the defendant.
Okay, July 22nd or August 17th?
July 22nd is good, Judge.
Okay, July 22nd at 9:30 a.m.
Okey-doke, thank you. And the next one I have is number 26 and 27, same defendant, Victor Hernandez, Judge.
Okay, Ms. Sanchez, we'll see you back here on July 22nd at 9:30, and you are excused.
Thank you so much.
Okay, State of Texas versus Victor Hernandez. I do see Mr. Hernandez on. And go ahead.
I'm present, Judge.
What is your announcement, Counselor?
Judge, on this one, we have received the paper discovery. We just need the USB to be returned to us and a recommendation for Mr. Hernandez, please.
Okay, any additional announcement by the state?
Your Honor, if defense counsel could just reach out to us by email, and we'll send that recommendation over.
Okay, do you want the same setting of August 17th?
August 17th, Judge, that works.
Sorry, July 22nd is what I gave you, right? Sorry.
Yes.
Okay, July 22nd at 9:30.
9:30, okey-doke. Is Mr. Hernandez excused on that one, Judge?
Yes, and thank you for your patience, Mr. Hernandez. I have seen you.
No, it's fine. Just to clarify, you said July 22nd, 9:30, right?
Yes, sir.
Put in my notes. Okay, well, thank you. Am I excused, ma'am?
Yes, you.
All right, thank you. Have a wonderful day.
Likewise.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Can I just say that's such a relief when they say thank you and nice things as opposed to, yeah.
Yes.
Makes me a little crazy. Makes me a little crazy. I can't imagine how it makes the bench feel. Numbers 81 and 82, Judge, same defendant, Enrique Villarreal.
Okay, and I did see Mr. Villarreal chime in. Mr. Villarreal, can you hear me?
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Mr. Villarreal, can you please turn on your camera?
There we go.
Okay, go on.
Judge, on this one, we have received discovery. We need the USB to be returned to us on the DWI case, and I also need a recommendation for him as well.
Okay, any additional announcement by the state?
Yes, Judge, if defense counsel could email us with the requesting a recommendation, we'll provide you one.
And I do see that sorry, apologies. I do see that the USB is ready for pickup. It was shown yesterday.
Perfect. Okay, we'll pick that up this afternoon.
Okay, and how much time are you requesting?
I think we can do the same day, Judge. Hopefully, I'm hoping all of these are PTD eligible and we'll get those applications sent out. If not, hopefully by the next setting, we're ready to resolve them.
Okay, Mr. Villarreal, we'll see you back here on July 22nd at 9:30. I appreciate you logging on from work. I know it's difficult.
That's fine.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. You have a great one.
You too. You're excused.
Am I excused?
Yes, sir.
Judge, those are all of my cases. May I be excused?
You certainly may.
Have a great day, Judge.
Thank you. Likewise. Attorney Roel Garcia.
Yes, Your Honor.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Okay, you have State of Texas versus Moises Abrego. Is Mr. Abrego present?
He should be.
I do see him. Mr. Abrego, can you unmute yourself and announce yourself?
And this is number one.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Okay, and what is your announcement, Counselor?
Your Honor, we received the plea offer yesterday. We reviewed it with my client. We need the state a little bit more regarding 3 cases. So we're going to be asking for some more time, Your Honor.
Okay, and Ms. Soto, are you showing that Mr. Abrego has a device?
Yes, Judge, he does have his mobile device with a safety check, Judge, and his report starting from April the 22nd till June the 8th, Judge. He had 16 late tests and 17 missed tests.
Mr. Abrego.
Yes, ma'am.
Listen, I don't know if you've been on to hear me admonish the other defendants, but I do not take late tests or missed tests very lightly. You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
I will not hesitate to revoke your bond and have you incarcerated in Hidalgo County Jail.
Yes, ma'am.
This process is not a joke. Each time that you do not follow your bond conditions, I take it that you're making fun of the court and you're making fun of the system. So if you want for me to show you respect, then you need to show me respect. And you
Yes,
better
ma'am.
have 0 missed tests, 0 late tests, and 0 violations the next time that you come in front of me. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And I'm sure that your attorney will go over with you the consequences that you can face if you continue to act in this manner. This is your first and your do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Mr. Garcia, how much time are you asking for?
Your Honor, at least 2 weeks.
Okay. The earliest setting I have is June the 24th. And if that's too early, and then it's July 20th.
I can't hear him, Judge.
I'm sorry, we can't hear you, Mr. Garcia.
Just to be on the safe side, Your Honor, July 20th.
Okay, and will it be ready for a plea or do you want another status?
It should be a plea, Your Honor.
Okay, then it'll be July 20th at 1:30.
Thank you, Your Honor. That's all we have, Your Honor. May we be excused?
You certainly may.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Likewise. Attorney Samuel Reyes?
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, sir.
Your Honor, I have number 14 on the court's docket, Fernando Fernandez, and I believe he is logged in.
Okay, Mr. Fernandez, can you please announce yourself?
Good morning, Your Honor. Fernando Fernandez, present.
Good morning, sir. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling okay.
We did get the news, and I'm sorry to hear that you are going
Yeah.
through.
Yeah, I'm doing a lot better than I was last week. I was pretty bad, so I'm doing better.
Okay. Well, what is your announcement, counselor?
Judge, was that a question I could get, and I appreciate the court and my client did test positive for COVID, so he was in isolation when he was supposed to meet with the PO. He was unable to, but he is complying. My understanding is in compliance with everything, Judge. So I believe this was a marijuana PTD case.
Okay. Let me see. And any additional announcement from the state?
Your Honor, the defendant did provide us with an email indicating that he did test positive. If we could just have a reset until he's out of quarantine so that he can provide, I believe what is pending is the UA test, and then we will send the payment letter so he can pay the fee for removal.
Okay, so how much time are we looking at?
30 days, I think, Judge.
Okay, July 20th, is that enough time?
Yes, Judge.
Your Honor, would it be possible to have it sooner, maybe like a 2-week reset for him to be out of quarantine, just so that it could be close to the time he was on the PTD program?
Oh, I don't know. Will he be ready June the 24th?
I think so, Judge. I don't think that should be a problem.
Okay. And do we have to worry about the UA results? No? Okay, thank you.
It's been clean, Judge.
Okay, so then June 24th at 1:30. If anything comes up to trip up that time, just let me know, okay?
Okay, Judge.
Okay.
That's all I have this morning, Your Honor. May we be excused, Your Honor?
Yes, and Mr. Fernandez, I hope you continue to be on the road to recovery, sir. Okay, take care. Okay. Thank you, sir. Okay, Attorney Jorge Munoz.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning, sir.
Judge, I have Arnulfo Rodriguez, number 67 on the court docket. Judge, he was at my office. He's been here all morning, but my office inadvertently let him leave. They thought he was a different client. He's on his way back, Judge. So he should be here shortly. I'm just asking the court to possibly call us later in the docket.
Sure. I did see him try to get on. I let in an Arnulfo Rodriguez.
Yes,
But
he was here, Judge. I understand. I'm just asking for some more time in his case, Judge.
well, I mean, I did see him. I did see that he got on. And then I saw that he logged off. So, but what is your announcement on this case?
I just need some more time on his case, Judge. This is not, I understand he's not PTD eligible. This may be a suppression, Judge. but
Okay.
we'll know
And,
by the next stage.
okay, and Ms. Soto, does Mr. Rodriguez have a device?
Sorry, Judge, yes, he does have his device with sober sense, Judge. And what I'm showing here, Judge, dated April the 10th of 2021 to May 10th of 2021, he had 105 missed tests.
Judge, I don't know if that was so if that was from April to May, Judge, I don't know if there's any missed tests from May to now.
And I'm waiting on that current report, Judge, but this is the last one I have on file, Judge.
Okay, but from April to May, had I admonished him on those 105 missed tests already? I don't think I've admonished him on that.
I don't believe so, Judge.
Okay, then I'm gonna wait for him to get on then.
Okay, and he should be here shortly, Judge, within the next 10 minutes.
Okay, I'll recall you shortly.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay. Okay, Attorney Edna Cedillo?
I hit the screen and I couldn't find it. I apologize, Judge.
That's okay. There was another attorney who hit the screen and the world was surprised. Let's just put that.
Oh, no.
Okay, what number are you on the court docket? What number? Oh, you're muted, Ms. Cedillo.
My client is on screen, Judge, and he appears as RVLVY.
Okay, yes, I see him. He's been very patient. What number are you on the court docket?
Your Honor, I apologize. I had that written.
Number 17, Your Honor.
Okay, CR 1411753-I, State of Texas versus Jeronimo Garcia. And what is your announcement, Counselor?
Your Honor, with regards to Mr. Garcia, we have reached an agreement with the state. I communicated that to the state yesterday, Your Honor, and my understanding is that they will be sending me some plea paperwork.
Okay, so how much time do we need?
Whatever time it takes the state to prepare those documents, Judge, I don't.
Your Honor, we can send that out today, maybe a 2-week reset to set for plea.
Okay, I can do June 24th at 1:30.
That's perfect, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, anything else?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Okay.
May we be excused, Judge? My client is a Spanish speaker, but I will have my office call him with the new date.
Okay, I'll let him know. Ms. Castaneda, can you please let Mr. Garcia know that to stay in contact with his attorney and he'll return here on June 24th at 1:30?
Señor García, por favor se mantiene en contacto con su abogado y regresamos el día 24 de junio a la 1:30 de la tarde.
Okay, just let him know, ma'am.
I will, Judge. Thank you. May I be excused? May we be excused?
He certainly may.
Have a wonderful day. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, John Paul Chavez. Mr. Chavez. John Paul Chavez.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Chavez, can you please turn your camera on? Okay, Mr. Chavez, next time that you appear in front of the court, make sure you have sleeves on your shirt. Didn't you already make your announcement?
Yes.
Okay, so did you need something else or had I?
No, Your Honor.
Ms. Soto, did you need Mr. Chavez on? I don't have him on my list.
No, Judge, I did not.
Okay, you're excused, Mr. Chavez.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Okay, Ashley's iPhone. Is that Ashley Garcia?
Juan Flores, Your Honor, on behalf of Ashley Garcia. She actually has her driver's license appointment next week to get her license, which is what we need for the pretrial diversion. Actually, she's getting her regular license, not her occupational, as we had announced before. So that was a change that did happen, but she already has her SR22. So we'll be submitting both the SR22 with the driver's license as soon as she gets it. I believe her appointment's on the 17th, so that's a week from now.
Okay, that sounds good. So how much time are you requesting?
I think 1 month would work because I mean, she will be able to get everything in before then.
Okay, I have July 20th or July 22nd.
Let's do the 22nd just to be safe, Your Honor.
Okay, July 22nd at 9:30.
Thank you, Your Honor. That's all I have. May I be excused?
You certainly may. Thank you, sir. Okay, and we're waiting for Attorney Sergio Munoz. Okay, let me see. Okay, Miss Melisandra Mendoza.
Yes, Judge, good morning.
Okay, thank you. Sorry for the confusion earlier.
No, that's fine, Judge.
Okay, so you have Mr. Quintana is back.
That is correct, Your Honor, and he is present via Zoom, Your Honor.
I'm right here, Your Honor.
And he's number 45 through 54. Is that correct?
I thought it was 46, Your Honor, but I may have made a mistake.
Okay, so what are we doing with Mr. Quintana today?
I believe the court had previously set this case for a hearing, Judge. It was one particular case, which was the DWI in terms of the compliance with the device, Judge, if I may recall.
Okay, so Mr. Quintana, I need for you to stay present on the camera, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you had also been ordered to meet with Ms. Sylvia Trejo. Have you met with Ms. Trejo yet?
No, ma'am. That's for the job specialist.
Yes.
Yes, no, ma'am, because I'm currently leaving out of town every 2 weeks for jobs.
So you're working right now?
Yes, ma'am.
And I believe we had a nice side that we issued on him when he didn't show up, Ms. Mendoza.
That is correct, Your Honor. And at this time, we're respectfully requesting that that night be lifted.
Okay. And Ms. Soto, did Mr. Quintana ever get his device? Are you showing?
Judge, I'm showing that he had his device with a safeguard, Judge, but they deactivated him due to no use. So he's been deactivated since about the end of April, Judge.
Mr. Quintana, you need to activate your device. And that is a court order. You have more than one TWI pending. You understand that?
Yes, ma'am. I also have a question.
You have to ask your attorney if you can ask any questions.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, that device needs to be reactivated because right now the way that I'm taking it is that you have missed tests from the end of April to now. That's
okay.
what we need to incarcerate you. You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
And you and I have already had this discussion before, Mr. Quintana, and I'm not going to tolerate you not respecting this court.
I understand.
Now, because you have so many violations, the state, what is it that you're asking?
Judge, first of all, I would ask, is the device that we're ordering, is it a mobile device?
It's a mobile device, yes.
Okay. And Judge, I mean, at this time, he has too many cases. Is he gonna plea? What is gonna be resolved? I don't feel comfortable with him obviously going up north or out of state, whatever he mentioned. First of all, without a device, and second of all, with so many cases pending.
Ms. Mendoza, what is it that you all are planning to do on his cases?
Your Honor, originally we had been extended an offer of a plea to certain misdemeanors, get some of the misdemeanors to plead some of the misdemeanors, Judge, and then have the felony dismissed. There is a felony that is pending. However, unfortunately, due to the non-compliance of Mr. Quintero, that offer was removed from the table as it was informed to me from the DA's office via email. I have received contact from the felony prosecutor. And at this moment, Your Honor, the recommendation that has been extended is 2 years TDC for the felony. I have not had an opportunity to discuss that offer since it was sent via email, Judge. But I plan to do so with the felony prosecutor. So at this time, I don't have an exact answer for the court. I'm just extending the information that I have so far.
So then, did they give you a deadline on that offer for the felony?
Give me just a minute, Judge. Let me go ahead and look at. I believe there's not a deadline, Judge, but let me tell you when it's set for a hearing.
It's set for arraignment, Your Honor, on August the 9th.
That is correct, Your Honor, at 8:30 and the 4:30 with Judge Ramon.
So then on August the 9th, he's supposed to go back?
Well, he's going to be arraigned, Judge. I did receive the recommendation prior to him being arraigned. I do need to finish going over the discovery. It is very voluminous, Judge. So I will be in contact with the DA's office with the felony prosecutor from the board here.
Judge, the state's position right now would be for this defendant to both have the mobile and a drug patch. He has 7 drug cases and 3 DWIs. So even with the mobile, I don't think we're covering all aspects of the issues that that he's displayed. I would also request for him to be placed on AIP. I don't mind if he provides proof of employment and Ms. Soto finds that proof sufficient for him to travel out of either county or state. I'm sorry, I don't recall what he said, but if it's for employment purposes, I don't mind him traveling. It's just when he's in Hidalgo County, I want him to be placed on AIP. He has no business being, out on the road with 3 DWIs and 7 drug charges and a felony case.
Then, and I agree, this has been something that's been very perplexing to me on how we got to this point with this defendant. However, I am going to, you need to have that. Are you here right now, Mr. Quintana? Are you in the Rio Grande Valley?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then I'm ordering you to get that mobile device activated by the end of the day. Today, you will be placed on the drug patch and you will be placed on AIP, and your attorney will go over the conditions for that. You need to provide proof of employment to the probation department, and I will allow you to travel for work.
Okay.
Your Honor, for purposes of clarification, the AIP will only apply when he is in Hidalgo County?
Yes.
So if he is working out of the county or out of the state, then he would have his normal flexibility, correct?
Yes, I can hold him responsible. Yeah.
Okay.
We just, as long as he's working and he's not here, that's fine. But but he has to be working and he has to show proof of work.
Yes, Your Honor.
And so, but while he's here, he'll be placed on AIP. And he will have that mobile device with him. So he will have to account for all of those tests. What is your current phone number, Mr. Quintana?
It's 956 666 3329.
Okay. And I do need for you to stay on because you're going to need to have a conversation with Ms. Lozo.
Okay.
Okay. And so then I'm going to go ahead and set you for August the 17th on all of the cases. After your hearings. And,
I'm not sure if I did get a response from the court. I had requested, and I'm sorry, Judge, I know that there's a lot of ground to cover. I had respectfully requested that the nighttime be lifted regarding Mr. Quintana since he is making an appearance today.
The court grant your request.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay. Anything else, Ms. Mendoza?
No, Your Honor, not at this time. We appreciate the court's consideration and the consideration of Ms. Lozano regarding this, all these cases, Judge. We are in the process of trying to work out this case, all of them, felonies and misdemeanors, Judge. So I want to extend on behalf of Mr. Quintana the appreciation to the court and to the DA's office.
We'll see you then, Mr. Quintana. Please hang on.
Ms. Mendoza, just as soon as you talk to your client about the two years recommendation, if you can reach out to Ms. Guerena and Mr. Mike Nunez about whether he'll be taking it or not, because depending on if he's going to plead a TDCJ, our recommendation will be based on that.
Yeah.
We won't rec like probation if he's actually going to jail.
Correct.
So you can just get back to us on that.
Yes, I sure will. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Have a great afternoon. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, sir, you that just came in, what is your name, sir? What is your name, sir? In the white t-shirt with iPhone, you're muted. You're muted, sir. Press the microphone. Okay, sir, you with the Columbia shirt, what is your name? I can't hear you. Miss, let me put you in the room with Mr. Quintana for right now. And Mr. Quintana, if you can still hear me, I need you to accept the invitation.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Mr. Munoz, I do see that your line is on. Let me go ahead and recall that case.
Yes, Judge. Pero can you,
67 and 68, Your Honor.
Okay. Let me call CR 20-2141-I and CR 20-06009-I, State of Texas versus Arnulfo Rodriguez.
Jorge Munoz, Judge, on behalf of Mr. Rodriguez. Judge, he is a Spanish speaker, so we do need the services of an interpreter.
Okay. Ms. Castaneda, please let Mr. Rodriguez know that the probation department has notified me that he has 105 missed tests.
Mr. Rodríguez,
Sí,
el
dígame.
Departamento de Probation nos ha notificado que usted tiene 105 pruebas perdidas.
No, porque a mí me pusieron 3 diarias. O sea, me pusieron de las 5 de la mañana a 7, que tenía que soplarle, y luego de las 4 a 6, tenía que soplarle, y luego de las 9 a las 11. Esos son los 3 test que he hecho siempre.
They put me 3 times, the 3 o'clock, 4 to 9, and 9 to 11. Those are the times that I was given.
Okay, is he having difficulty blowing into the device during that time period?
Mr. Rodríguez, ¿está teniendo usted dificultad haciendo las pruebas?
No,
No.
Okay, Mr. Munoz, you were gonna say something?
Judge, I was going to say, I spoke to him, Judge. He says that he blows into the device as ordered, and he's not sure where the confusion may be. I mean, there must be some type of issue or discrepancy that, because it doesn't make sense. He says, look, I blow into this every day, 3 times a day, and I understand what the probation department's saying, but I don't know how we can reconcile this.
Okay, well, right now I have Ms. Soto meeting with somebody in the probation virtual room. Okay, so Mr. Rodriguez has always been very respectful when he's been in front of the court the last couple of times. And I think he just doesn't strike me as just being completely disregarding, I guess, the process, but either he's not understanding how to do it, or we can always pull the video to see if it's even, him that's blowing during those time periods, or is he blowing into the device properly? I don't know.
Right.
But
No,
that's a lot of mistests. And so so I don't know if Ms. Soto has with that report the pictures or not, but I know she can request them as well as you can,
Right.
But what I'm gonna do is let him stay on so he can talk to Ms. Soto with respect to that. And I'm gonna ask, and then it's up to you if you want to stay on too, but you need to, I would suggest inform yourself whether you can see whether it's him in those videos. And because we need to find out what is going on as to why they're being counted as mistests.
Right. No, I understand, Judge. And I don't know if it's that maybe he should switch out his device, and I guess Ms. Soto would have more information on what the next step should be.
Yeah. So Ms. Castañeda, let Ms. Rodriguez know that I need for him to wait because the probation officer is going to speak to him shortly.
Mr. Rodríguez, necesita esperar porque va a hablar con usted la gente de probation.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you a short reset, Mr. Munoz, just so that we can concentrate on the issue of whether he is using the device properly and what's going on with that before. I don't want to jump to incarcerating him or punishing him to an extreme at this point before I know what's happening. So I'm just going to do a short reset to June the 24th at 9:30. And let's have him talk to Ms. Soto right now, and let's see what she tells him.
Perfect. Thank you, Judge. That's all I have this morning. May I be excused, Judge? He's going to stay on.
Yes, you certainly may. Okay. Ms. Soto, I'm going to place you in the room with Mr. Rodriguez. He's stating that he has been blowing during the time periods that he's been ordered to blow. However, I know that we can see the video. We can actually see whether or not there was some kind of attempt during that time period or what. But if you can speak to him and make sure that those times work for him and that he understands what he's supposed to be doing. And if not, that have him return to the vendor so that he can be trained or something on that device.
Will do, Judge.
Okay, because before I go to the point of having him, I don't want to go to the point of having him admonished and pay the consequence until I'm secure in the fact that he really is not doing it right, or if he really is disregarding the times,
Okay, Judge, will do.
Okay, do you see that invitation? Okay, I guess you did. Ms. Rodríguez va a ver allí donde le va a dar la oportunidad de oprimir para ir al cuarto de probation. Por favor, acepte la invitación. Okay, sir, I see that you connected to audio. I still can't hear you. Maybe you need to raise your volume. He sent a message.
Yeah.
He sent a message that his phone is not, that I can't unmute it, he says. And then he froze. Okay, he's back. Here, can you hear me, sir? I can hear you. What is your name? ¿Qué es tu nombre? What is your name?
Luis Ramirez.
Okay, sir. Who is your attorney?
It's because I can't see you in the screen.
Okay.
Because I don't have good signal. I can hear you good, but I don't have good signal.
He's
number
to speak.
5, Your Honor.
Mr. Ramirez, your attorney has already made an announcement on your case and you're to return on July the 22nd at 9:30.
July 22nd, 9:30.
Yes, and I expect for you to be here. Do not be late again or I will issue a warrant for your arrest.
Yes, ma'am. I'm very sorry.
Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you are excused.
What was July 30th?
July 22nd at 9:30.
July 22nd at 9:30. All right, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay.
Have a great day.
Thank you. Likewise. Okay, so Ms. Rivera, I did ask for information as to how Ms. Selena Hinojosa and Mr. Juan Daniel Gonzalez, please come back into the meeting.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Ms. Hinojosa.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, we have already gotten the information, Ms. Rivera. Can you please inform the court as to my options?
Yes, Your Honor, the options are that the defendants appear either to Court 8 or Court 7. I will provide the order of commitment signed by Your Honor, and they would be taken into custody at that time, this afternoon.
Okay, and at what time did they say?
2 p.m. is okay, Judge.
Okay. Ms. Hinojosa and Mr. Gonzalez, do you know where the courthouse is?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am,
Yes.
may I address Your Honor?
Mr. Lopez?
No, this is Mr. Gonzalez.
Yes, I know, but your attorney is shaking his head, so I'm going to give him an opportunity to talk.
Judge, no, I'd rather you give us the instructions of what we need to do, and then I will meet with my client here at my office to discuss anything else he'd like to address so we can prepare for the next hearing, Judge.
Do you want me to put you in a breakout room, Mr. Lopez, with him?
Is there something you want to discuss with me in private, Mr. Gonzalez?
If we may, yes.
Okay.
Okay, let me go ahead and, Mr. Gonzalez, I'm going to put, there'll be an invitation on your screen so that you can talk to your attorney in private. Accept the invitation. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
It'll be the conference room one, except for conference room. Okay,
Judge, I'd like to address the court.
okay, let me go ahead and call the case. Do you recall what number it was?
Judge, my Juan Daniel Gonzalez, was number 18 and 19.
Okay, let me recall CR 20-07342-I and CR 20-07343-I, State of Texas versus Juan Daniel Gonzalez. Go on.
Your Honor, I just had a private conference with my client and he made a very important admission to me. And I think the court will be receptive to my client's position here. My client admitted to me, Judge, that he is in fact an alcoholic, that he is trying to not drink, but that he has been drinking heavily and has had a problem with alcohol consumption for some time. As the court can see, he's kind of young. But still, you know, he can still be helped, but he told me what I need is help, to be able to get over this addiction. My client is employed. He works as a server and as a bartender at Roosevelt on 17th. So he's around alcohol all day. And he just got another job as a server at New York Deli. And what we're afraid, Judge, that if he's just simply put in jail, he's going to lose his jobs. And I think it may put him further behind. Now, he told me, look, don't offer any excuses to the judge. There is no excuse for my continued drinking, but I have a problem stopping. So I don't know if there's any other alternatives, such as treatment or some sort of counseling, so he can comply with the court's orders.
Any response from the state or anything?
Judge, we can definitely screen him for SATF. My only worry is that obviously if he's going to work and he is near alcohol, that he picks up and he's missing tests or skipping tests or not complying with the device, that he's out there drinking while driving again, and might cause, you know, a more serious incident than a misdemeanor. I don't know. I mean, the first step, I believe, should be to get him screened for SATF. Also, in the meantime, I don't know if it would be best for him to see our job specialist to try to get him a work where he is not near alcohol all day, to get things started.
Mr. Gonzalez, I appreciate your honesty and the fact that you are admitting that you do have an alcohol problem. I think that one of the addictions, in my personal opinion, that is the most detrimental to a person is alcohol, because of the fact that it is so easily available and very around us. But, and I'm not trying to give you a consequence such as incarcerating you just because I want you to pay a price, but the whole point is to rehabilitate you and showing you that this is what can happen to you if you don't follow the bond conditions. However, it seems to me that if you're crying out for help and if I incarcerate you, we won't be rehabilitating you. We won't be doing anything to the problem except that you'll be dry for a few days, and it doesn't mean that you're not going to come out and drink again. Have you attended Alcoholics Anonymous? You're on mute.
Sorry about that, Your Honor. Yes, several years ago.
I'm going to order you to return and enroll into Alcoholics Anonymous. So you need to find that program. I am going to order that you be screened for SATF. I'm going to also order you to meet with our employment specialist, Sylvia Trejo. I'm not telling you that you have to leave your jobs. I'm not telling you that you have to take the jobs that she's may find for you that you're a match for, but I am asking you to consider it. It is very, I can't see how you're around alcohol during your job and not be tempted. It's just, I'm sure you already battle that demon all day long. Like you're just placing yourself in a situation where it's just too much of a temptation. So I am going to order you to speak to her, and maybe you have other options. And it will be up to you whether you want to take those options or not. This is your last opportunity, Mr. Gonzalez, because I had already lined up to have you turn yourself into the courthouse and be transported to county. So I'm going to give you about 30 days to see how you're doing. I expect that between now and then you will have already enrolled in Alcoholics Anonymous and that you are participating actively in Alcoholics Anonymous. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. We're going to come back here on July 20th at 9:30 a.m. And I'm going to have you talk to Ms. Soto shortly with respect to Alcoholics Anonymous and Ms. Trejo as the employment specialist. So you're going to see a similar invitation, and I'm going to ask you to accept it so that you can confer with the probation department.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay?
Just one, what was the date, ma'am? Sorry.
July 20th at 9:30. She will also explain to you the process for the screening. You
Yes,
understand?
I understand, ma'am.
Okay. Anything else, Mr. Lopez, on behalf of your client?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Then I'm going to have him stay on so that he can talk to Ms. Soto, and I won't take anything further on this case.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. We'll see you on July 20th at 9:30.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. Ms. Hinojosa, put your camera back on.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So Ms. Hinojosa, you're ordered to report to Hidalgo County Courthouse at 2 p.m. to County Court at Law number 8, at which time you will be taken into custody.
May I have some time to at least counsel with my attorney since I haven't been able to reach him again since he randomly disconnected? If possible, please.
Have you been trying to get a hold of him?
Yes.
I did. I texted him, but I didn't want to disconnect this call, so I couldn't do like another call. My phone is disconnected right now, and I'm on Wi-Fi, so I couldn't. It didn't let me call out.
Ms. Rivera, is Mr. Kennedy ordered to come back this afternoon at 1:30? I don't recall if I saw his.
Let me check, Judge. I believe that he is. 1 second.
Ms. Hinojosa, what is your email address?
It's my first and last name, Selena Hinojosa, 19@yahoo.com.
Selena Hinojosa,
19@yahoo.com.
You're going to receive a link for this afternoon at 1:30. Get back on at 1:30. And your attorney is going to receive that link as well. And I'll hold it over until 1:30. And
Okay.
at 1:30, I'm going to have you appear and have Mr. Kennedy appear. I would suggest that you appear from your attorney's office if he allows it.
Okay, Your Honor.
I'll see you back here at 1:30, Ms. Hinojosa.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. Ms. Soto, let me go ahead and have.
May I be excused? I'm sorry.
Temporarily until 1:30.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Judge, I've informed Mr. Kennedy. I'll be sending over that link as we speak.
Thank you. Okay, we'll just take a brief recess of 5 minutes and allow Ms. Soto to speak to Mr. Gonzalez, and we'll return shortly. Okay. Let me just go over my docket. We're back on the record. As of right now, I have a no-show of number 7 on the court's docket. So if you can please review your docket as well to double check. Number 25. Number 30.
On number 30, Your Honor, that was a case that we wanted to staff with the state in reviewing the docket right now. This one was Miss Laura Barbosa's client who she withdrew from the case. And I believe that the victim was in contact with the state. It was maybe going to be an A&P if possible.
Okay, let me call it. CR 20-03950-I, State of Texas versus Pedro Alexis Huerta. Okay, and the state was gonna have an announcement on it?
Yes, Your Honor, regarding the AMP, one has been done and it was signed on March 29th of this year.
And the other one is pending, or?
I believe he just has this case, Your Honor. So there was a prior agreement to dispose of the case. We do have a note to not dismiss until further instruction by Ms. Lozano.
Okay, so we don't even know if Mr. Huerta had notice of today's hearing? Okay. Okay, so then how much time do we need?
Your Honor, no more than 2 weeks.
I mean, I can do the June 24th, or would wait till July 20th?
I think the June 24th setting should be sufficient.
Okay. And it would be at 9:30 or 1:30?
9:30, Your Honor.
And then number 36 and 37 is the same defendant, no show. Number 38, no show.
On number 38, Your Honor, I don't believe Ms. Canales provided any notice to the defendant. This was the case, Judge, that an attorney needed to be reappointed.
Oh. Okay, so June 24th or July 20th?
I would say the 20th, Judge. That way Mr. Espinosa could go ahead and send him a letter.
Okay, and who's the new attorney of record?
Emmanuel Espinosa.
Okay, 7:20 at 9:30. Okay. Mr. Damian, please call out the names of the no-show defendants.
Yes, ma'am. Edgar D. Cantu, Edgar Cantu, Edgar Cantu. Ángel Hernández, Ángel Hernández, Ángel Hernández. Luis Mario Valencia López, Luis López, Luis López. And I believe that's all I got, Judge.
Yes, me too. What does the state say of these no-show defendants?
State requests a judgment not be granted to keep this issue and all bond forfeit for all no-show defendants.
Okay, that'll be so granted. Anything else? Okay, we are now, that concludes this morning's docket. We are now off